Hey there guys, what's up? It's JP here and I'm back with another Hearthstone, or not Hearthstone, Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls video here. And give me a second, I'm trying to see if my... Alright, looks like some of my programs have shut down, but that's alright, I'll just continue here. So let us continue where we left off. I'm raising it to hard just to see if it's any better. If it's still too easy, I'll raise it again later on. Um... Yeah, so I've decided to not talk to every single NPC. We'll just read through the journals and the main characters. You can see I got the wings going on here. And yeah, let's talk to Deckard Cain and ask him about ourselves.
Leah told me of your crusade to find the source of corruption in the Zakarum faith. I may have information that will help you. Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, spent many years trapped under Travancore and slowly tainted the Zakarum in a bid for freedom.
I have heard this, but knowing how it happened is not enough. I must find the source of the corruption to cleanse it.
I fear that Mephisto is no more. His soul was destroyed on the Hellforge. I am sorry, Crusader.
I've dedicated my life to this crusade, and your news does not change my oath. If I search my entire life and find nothing, it will still have been worth the journey.
Yeah, that might have been a bit annoying, I apologize. No, we don't care about Captain Dalton here. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement if you do that. Nothing new here. There's a login here. For you guys who don't play the game, you guys can read the logs. I'll read it for you, or they'll read it out, and then you guys can hear it. Is there anything new here? Yes, there is. There's the book. Disappointing. Oh well. Yeah, let's talk to Leah then.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
It was my duty to help. Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Alright, looks like I got new pants. That's terrible. Let's talk to Leah here.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard while he did his crazy research.
It can be a lonely life. What drives him?
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
And Adria?
Did you learn anything about your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
There's some foreshadowing right there.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Then I will be the cure.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
Right.
Leia, you should not
So let's
dismiss
find-
the signs so lightly.
Let's find out
Do
more
you-
about Deckard
I am
Cain.
the last of the Horodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Horodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You were called and did not answer?
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world, has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the lords of hell.
Right, that sounds terrible. Your adopted niece.
I can see that Leah is important to you.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the burning hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers.
That is true. The prophecy of the end days.
The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
So the plot is really interesting here in this series. Whoops. Let's go back here. Talk to him for the last one.
The story of Mad King Leoric hangs heavy over this town.
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
And so he became the Skeleton King?
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
Tragic, truly. Let's see if we have a new book here. No. We can check in the inn, Leah's book. Might have something in there. So I will be dropping this just for those people who can't or don't want to play the game. They can find out the story or more about it. So here we go, part 3.
Uncle Deckard is home, rescued from the clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leoric returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough?
Oh, we're stuck to the artisan. About herself.
Chelsea, how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My future is known. Travel the world, redeem the Zakarum faith, live as a crusader, and die as one.
That's not a future. It's a punishment. You should stop to enjoy the wine. Find a good man, perhaps.
The nature of the world.
The world is constantly renewing itself, eternally playing out the same events over and over again. We can merely play our parts.
The more you speak, the less you say.
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind.
That's just her calling us stupid there. Let's stop the covetous over here. I'm pretty sure some of you don't know that there's like new stuff here.
Ah, very interesting topic. I sell jewels.
And what is interesting about that?
Huh. Well, everybody's interested in jewels. People love them.
They are useful, but I don't love them.
I meant to say cultured people love them.
Once again,
You are very brave to venture outside the town gates. I hear there are all sorts of dangerous things crawling around out there.
I am one of them.
I was talking about rats and snakes. You're neither of those, I hope.
Deckard Cain.
I do like this Deckard Cain fellow. It's rare that I can find someone I have so much in common with.
You two do not seem very similar.
We both had rather interesting experiences with the Zakharum priestesses in our youth, so...
Oh my goodness. And jewels.
You know, there's nothing in the world quite so perfect as jewels. They have color, size, shape, transparency.
Transparency?
Oh yes, if only I could eat them, I would need nothing else in life. Not that you can't. I hear some people even shape certain crystals atop their food.
Yeah, that's not really interesting, so let's continue on.
Are you Hadrig? Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It is a hard burden you bear. I will help.
Thank you.
Alright.
Follow me.
No, you follow me. A bit of lag there. Go down into the cellar.
My friends, I'm sorry.
Do your duty, blacksmith, no matter how hard.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hadrig! Help me!
That was easy.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Aemon.
You owe me nothing, but I would welcome your aid in my quest to find the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his Chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Alright. So let's go out there.
Love it!
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses, too diseased to attract any other carnivores. I did once meet a raggedy fellow who claimed that he had trained one of the beasts to bring him large rats to eat. But I'm sure the story is utter nonsense.
You know what, let's find the dead body here. I remember it's somewhere in this general direction. It's somewhere here.
This grave has been disturbed. Well then,
Let's disturb it some more then. That's what we do in Diablo, we disturb graves and stuff.
sleep now.
Oh, that's a little story here, so...
Cold ground welcomes the foul bodies of these cruel men. They sought to prolong their lives through forbidden magic at great and cruel cost to others. Their evil fed on itself until it consumed them all, and they found themselves at the end of a hangman's rope.
See a meat pack up there. So let's go up there and kill that.
I will enjoy this. My wrath is low.
Seems like a relatively easy pack here.
Like chaff before the wind.
I need to find that, where is it? The dead body of Hedric's assistant. be somewhere here. There's a champion pack up there. Let's go get that one as well.
Demons have been known to devour their own young when no other nourishment is available. Their offspring, the imps, sometimes manage to flee and band together with other demon spawn. They rove in vicious packs,
I
ready
require
to
more wrath.
descend upon the unwary traveler and rip his body to shreds with their tiny...
The blacksmith's apprentice. Yet another innocent falls.
Yep. So that's the apprentice here. If you click his body, he drops a bit of loot. In this case, just a pair of boots. And it opens... Oh, it doesn't open up, but more minions spawn around it. So let's go back to the town here. Do you have the town portal yet? Not quite yet. So let's run back to town. Sometimes, you know, you get lucky and they drop legendaries on those, I don't know what you call them, foliage, I guess. No, that's not good. I don't really care about keeping.
Hey, come over here. I've got some new things you really need to see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any of those.
I can't use this yet.
Oh, that's... What did I switch out a weapon or something? Yeah. No, that's not good either. That's decent. I'm not too concerned about what do you call it? Healing. Yeah, let's talk to Hedrick here.
Your apprentice was found wanting. I'm sorry.
Fool boy. Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
Alright, so that's what happens if you do that. Let's see if there's any new stories in here. I sincerely doubt it. There should have been one. Let's talk to Hedrick again.
Tell me about your grandfather. Was he King Leoric's chancellor?
Not much to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time. We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
He did what he had to.
Admirable. Truly admirable. Anything new with the artisans? Doesn't look like it.
Did you hear?
Okay, quick gander here. Nothing there. Ignore these guys. I'm just gonna pick up all the loot, but I will probably throw out those that I feel isn't really an upgrade. And I'm almost at level 7, which is really good. I guess that means 7 here at the top. Hard bracket 7.
I enjoyed that.
Alright, so we have a Frantic Shrine, which is kind of nice. Gives you a little bit more damage here. Okay. So now to find this weird crypt. If we're lucky, we get it on the first try. I rarely get lucky enough for that though.
The tragedies in these lands have left many restless spirits in their wake, and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on any unsuspecting individual who may pass, for they believe that the blood of the living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
In the eastern kingdom of Khejistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
All right. Ah, first time's a charm, I guess.
The crown is close.
No shit, Sherlock. Should be somewhere up here. That's that thing that will show up.
The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being, bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it, and I would expect any other sensible person to do the same.
Once again, they're calling us stupid.
Cower before Zakarum!
Alright.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Really easy fight there. Really bad gear though. So let's
I need to
town
go
portal
back.
Talk to Hedrick here.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem.
His gloves aren't
It's
too
good
bad,
to
I
work
think.
again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then join my crusade. The work is hard, rewards are few, and you'll likely die.
That does sound meaningful. And awful.
Do I see the shield's any good? No, it's not. So I'm just gonna toss it out here.
You throw yourself into the work of the crusade. Is this how you grieve?
I don't follow your crusade.
It isn't your cause, friend. But everyone needs to believe in something.
I believe this armor needs repairing.
Then that is enough. I will leave you to your work.
Since I haven't had a health problem so far, I'm just gonna devote all to strength here.
I have the crown.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
If it helps me find the fallen star, I'll face him.
Okay. Looks like these two have nothing left to say. So let's go into the house and start reading someone's journals.
I wish that Leia could live a different life, a more normal life. But alas, such is not her fate. When I pass, there is none but her to continue my work, and the future of this world hangs in the balance.
My dearest Hadrig, do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
Oh, why am I not using this? Okay, let's play around the runes there. I believe there's one more thing to read in here. Nope. Alright, so let's just move on then. Let's see if we can do the Skeleton King before the end of this video here. Oh, I could. I just need to extend the length of the video. So yeah, I guess we just do up to the Skeleton King. Got really nice music in this one. Okay, now I know I don't use this. There's no form of like AoE here. Which the AoE is always better, I think.
I will not accept this. It's not my time to die.
So as you can tell so far, there's a lot of like Christian and whatever you call it, Judeo-Christian, influences here in this story. In case you guys are wondering, like you guys can see the text when I hit some of the monsters. If you guys played the original Diablo 3, you would know that that wasn't a feature before. This is a new feature. Basically every type of damage you do, in terms of elemental damage, comes with a property now. So if you use electric, like I'm using now, you have a chance to stun, and so on and so forth. Ironically, I still can't one-shot these guys, but that's fine. My Paragon level's not too outrageous. 100 over is pretty easy to get. Play enough games. I'll play for a few hours or so. Alright.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
Alright. Personally, just so that you guys know, I've never actually really played Diablo 2 or 1. Back when it first came out, I didn't have a computer, so that is a thing. And I don't plan to revisit the older games in the series, unless somebody specifically requests for it, then I might consider. If not, I wouldn't really try. Just because it can be really hard to get those games, and I don't have the time for it. rare here. Unfortunately, it's a bow. Don't need that. Could use that though. So I know it's not really efficient and stuff the way I'm playing, but you know, this is not me being serious anymore. I've stopped playing Diablo seriously for quite a while now, just because it's too much grinding. You know, it gets really boring here. Same for Hearthstone. I do my daily quest and that's about it. It's just really a huge pain to climb up the ladder. Damage more worth the toughness. No, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just not gonna take it here. I'll just hold on to it for the moment here until I'm convinced otherwise. Oh my goodness. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Not enough wrath. Yes!
Oh my god, am I gonna get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Sure I can. Yes. Perfect. I don't need all those though.
Some devious little goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
Well, for a while it was until they released the patch.
Ave Magistros. Your magic is weakening. I am free! Now, back to my mission.
So let's go ahead and get this new passive slot here. Let's see, can wield two-handed weapon or bang shield, that's pretty nice. Well, one-handed weapon, your attack speed is increased. So we'll take this one since I'm using a one-handed at the moment.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
No, you won't. I played this game.
Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I have questions for the Skeleton King.
As do I.
No, you don't. You're just here to pick a fight. Nothing in here.
The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it? Down this way. There are my weapons.
He's free!
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
Very well. My wrath is low.
We need to get him a weapon soon. I have no idea where I'm going. Like I said in the previous video, no matter how many times I play this game, I always get lost. Which is kind of weird because in real life, whenever I drive, I just need to go to a place once and I'll never forget how to get there. But I guess it's not exactly the same as that. Picked up a shitty weapon, didn't I? Yes, I did. So let's get rid of that.
Black magic bars our way, but the will of a Templar is stronger.
That's not
You were
black
a
magic,
Templar,
is it?
John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. The powers we serve will soon rule this world! Please forgive me. My vision was
What a
clouded by the
coward.
Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Yeah.
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
If these tomes are not the key to redeeming the Zakarum faith, then they are indeed yours.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King. Lead the way to glory.
Let's see here. Taunt enemies. Let's do the healing.
Grows.
Enemies that hit or hit by devil slowed by. Yeah, let's do this.
Use it well.
I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna tell me, oh my god, you're such a noob using those abilities, but screw you, I don't care anymore. I just want to stay alive. Wow, there's quite a few guys down here. It's kind of
Make
nice.
your peace, quickly.
A bit of lag issue here. You know what, let's not even bother looking, let's just keep going here. There's usually nothing in here, so we could go down here, I guess.
Cower before Zakarum!
Nothing in here. Oh, excuse me, I got a bit of hiccups here. Guess we go up. Not knowing my luck is probably
Bad
the
luck
other
for
way.
you, friend.
Bad luck? You have no idea what bad luck is until you see me open those stone packs. That is bad luck. I'm not interested here. Maybe it's down. Let's just go down. Oh, it is down. Huh, almost went up. Thank goodness. Alright. Yeah, let's just kill them, I guess. I guess I'll make it an effort, an attempt to kill everyone that comes in front of me. See if anyone just drop any loot. Once in a while they do, but not always. I doubt these pots will. So just Yorick sword.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
Alright, so that's what happened there. That's like a while ago, I guess. Here he is himself.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
We shall put you down, Hellspawn!
Where's he going, this Cormac? After all that, no loot. Oh well, this is a lower difficulty, so I can't expect much. Here we go.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Because he's evil, like duh.
A fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you're evil as well. Well, not yet, I guess. Alright, so let's kill the Skeleton King and then we'll be done for this video. Go back to town. There'll be a cutscene in here if I'm not mistaken.
You will never defeat me!
Well, that's what they all say, right?
You were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
Alright. Here we go. And I believe he'll drop a legendary this time.
Done.
No, it's only just begun. Alright. Bring it on, ugly. Spin this thing around for a bit.
Not enough wrath. I require more wrath.
I don't think managing to keep him stunned for a pretty long time here. This almost seems unfair here that he's stunned for so long, but
The Zakarum high priests in Kurast proclaimed Leoric king of Condurus many years ago. He ruled well until Diablo's influence drove him mad, and the loyal knight Lac Danan was forced to slay him. Afterward, Diablo himself raised Leoric from the dead as the Skeleton King, until the monarch's son, Aiden, vanquished him.
Smite. Yeah, we could try Smite. Why not? Doesn't look really good though. But we'll see.
The crater, at last.
Oh, apparently there's no cutscene. My bad. Alright.
The falling star was a man. Interesting.
I am. I remember falling.
Through several floors, at least.
I am not your enemy. I think. Yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness. The darkness is coming. I don't remember.
Be calm, and come with me.
You know what? We're not.
I need to go back.
We're not gonna walk there. We're gonna teleport home. Oh, there is a cutscene. My bad.
The fallen star was a man. Only a man. I begin to wonder if his fall is related to my crusade. I will take him to the old scholar. He may know.
Alright. So yeah, that should be all for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I think I did cut down a bit of time not talking to all the NPCs here. So yeah, if you have any feedback for this video, guys, do leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. JP signing out.